Hello, and welcome back to our channel.
Today we're going to watch a clip of a conversation between a boss and their employee. Please pay attention to the way they use would and used to in their conversation.
Make sure you listen out for any new vocab as well.
Hello?
Hi boss, have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure, come in.
Hi boss. I have a problem that I wanted to speak to you about.
Sure, Jamie, what's going on?
Well, my dog is sick, and I have to take some extra care of her for the next 3 weeks. I will need to work from home most of this time. Do you think that will be okay?
That's going to be tough. We really need you in the office here. Is that absolutely necessary? Can't we work something else out?
My dog has a serious problem with her stomach. She can't do much on her own, and she is really struggling to move around the house. I have to carry her everywhere when she moves, and I need to feed her by hand all the time.
Oh, wow, that sounds terrible. When I had a dog, she would always get sick at the most inconvenient times. However, we definitely need you in the office because you're such a crucial member of our team. There's no way we can deal with the Bangkok clients without you.
Yes. I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate the opportunities that you and everyone in the office has given me. But you know, I care about Cherry, and I need to take care of her right now. So I would appreciate it if you allowed me to work from home.
Well, I'm afraid every day working from home is just impossible. We need you here at least 3 days a week. We used to allow employees more flexibility in working from home, but since the pandemic ended, we have become a little bit stricter about these things.
Well, Mike, I am really serious about this situation and taking care of Cherry. If it comes down to this job or my dog, I'm afraid that you're going to have to ask me to make a difficult choice. And I don't think you will like the answer.
Are you serious about this, Jamie? That is quite a ridiculous thing to say. You are a very senior role already, and for your young age, that's very impressive. And you're on track for another promotion next year. Are you actually saying you are willing to give all of this up for a Boston Terrier?
Yes. Absolutely, I am. You know how much I care about Cherry. I don't need to explain to you where my priorities lie.
Jamie, you know this is putting me and our team in an incredibly difficult situation. I don't want to have to make this choice.
Well, you know, Mike, Cherry is not just my dog. I love her like a child, and I need to take care of her weak stomach in this difficult time. I would like to think if she was human, she would do the same for me.
Jamie, I cannot believe you're doing this to me. When our unit was founded, we prided ourselves on creating a comfortable work environment for everyone and being flexible in all situations. But this...
I am a woman who sticks to my convictions, and I am not afraid to stand up for myself and what's important. Life is too short to spend it on misguided priorities. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I guess you leave us no choice. You have a major role to play here in the Bangkok project, and there is no way we can do it without you. So we need you working with us, even if you are taking care of your sick dog.
So, does that mean I am good to work from home all the time?
No. We need you to come to the office to deal with the Thai clients periodically. But you can take care of your dog most of the time.
Mike, that really is not going to work for me. I'm going to have to be with Cherry all the time because her stomach condition is so bad.
I have another idea. This will require a bit of finagling, but I think I have a solution to this one. We're going to fire Joe and turn his office into a dog room.
That seems kind of like a very extreme solution. Are you serious about that? I would feel a little bit guilty about getting Joe fired.
Yes, but I was going to fire Joe at the end of the quarter anyway. His performance has really been slacking over the past year. And I'm thinking now, if this is what the ultimatum is, we should just cut him loose and let your dog have his office. You are 4 times as valuable as Joe, and if push comes to shove, we need you more than we need Joe.
That would be okay, I guess. I would have access to Cherry whenever I need her.
Absolutely. As long as you keep up your sales numbers and your client relations, of course that won't be a problem. You can see her whenever, as long as it's appropriate for work. You can go visit her in Joe's office-turned-dog room whenever you need.
I think that can work. Can I set up a video conference centre in Joe's office, in case I need to take care of Cherry's stomach and also speak to the Thai clients?
Of course. Just don't let them see that you're taking care of a Boston Terrier at the same time. But do whatever you have to do. We need you to keep up your stellar performance.
Well, I think that will work.
Great. Let me know whatever you need for your dog in Joe's office and we'll make it happen.
Sure.
Actually, this is great. Yura also asked to bring her rescue dog to the office. Maybe, once we fire Joe, we can turn his whole office into a big dog room and let all the employees bring their pets to the office. I like this idea. It will be great for office morale. I recently read some research that workplaces with animals actually have 50% higher productivity.
Yura has a dog too?
Yeah, she recently rescued a Rottweiler from the street. She's been caring for him at her house, and she doesn't like leaving him at home because he always eats her shoes and furniture. So, we can fire Joe because of his performance, it's terrible, and turn his office into a dog sanctuary. Aaron also has a poodle, and he seems to be crazy about it, so he can bring the poodle too. Your Boston Terrier, Yura's Rottweiler, and Aaron's poodle can all hang out in Joe's office. The most productive people in the office will all be happy, and we can continue the Bangkok project as is. Thanks for your peculiar situation, Jamie. First, I was actually pretty angry about your request, but now I'm glad you came to me with it.
So in the dialogue earlier, you said, that's going to be tough. What does that mean?
Yes, so that's going to be tough is actually an informal way of saying that will be difficult or something will be difficult to do. We also heard the phrase, I am good to, such as I am good to work from home or am I good to start? What did you mean by that?
So I am good to is another way of saying that one is able to do something. I am able to work from home, or am I able to start? Another word that we heard was finagling. Could you tell us a bit about that?
Yes, that one's actually quite a tricky word. You don't hear it very often, but finagling means that you obtain or accomplish something by devious or dishonest means. So in the office, they may do some finagling to get something that may be a bit tricky to get, not in the most honest way. Okay, another word we heard was slacking. I mentioned that some of the employees were slacking, so what did I mean by that?
So slacking is someone who's performing below standards or expectations. so someone who isn't really doing their job very well. Another phrase that we heard was if push comes to shove. Could you explain that a bit more?
Yes, actually, if push comes to shove is quite a common phrase in English. So if something can be done, if push comes to shove, it can be done if the situation becomes so bad that you have to do it. Okay, one last item is stellar performance. I mentioned that you were doing a stellar performance. So what does the word stellar mean here?
So in this context, stellar is just another way of saying excellent. So a stellar performance is an excellent performance. Someone who's doing their job really, really well.
Great.
That's it for today. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.